Hey there, crypto cowboys and cowgirls! Cryptocurrency has taken the world by storm. It's like the Wild West out there, with fortunes being made and lost faster than you can say blockchain. But hold your horses for a second. Remember those old Western movies? Even in the Wild West, they had sheriffs and laws to keep things somewhat in check. That brings us to cryptocurrency regulations. Yeah, I know, sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, right? But trust me, this stuff matters. Just like those sheriffs in the old days, regulations are here to bring some order to the chaos, protect the little guy, that's you probably, and make sure crypto doesn't turn into a free-for-all for scammers and criminals. So saddle up and grab a sarsaparilla because we're about to dive headfirst into the world of crypto regulations. By the end of this, you'll be practically fluent in regulatory jargon. Okay, maybe not fluent, but you'll definitely understand more than your grandma. Ready? Let's go. Alright, let's break down this whole crypto regulation thing. Think of it like driving a car. You wouldn't want to hit the gas and just hope for the best, would you? Well, maybe some of you would, but you get the idea. That's where traffic laws come in. They're the rules of the road that keep everyone safe-ish and prevent total anarchy. Crypto regulations are basically the same thing, just for the digital world of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all those other funky coins. They're the laws and guidelines that governments put in place to control how cryptocurrency is bought, sold, traded, and used. These regulations can cover a whole bunch of stuff, like preventing money laundering, making sure people pay their taxes, and protecting investors from getting scammed. It's all about bringing some much-needed law and order to the often chaotic world of crypto. Okay, so we know what crypto regulations are, but why do we need them? Can't we just let crypto be free and wild, like a majestic unicorn galloping through a rainbow field? Well, not really. As much as we love a good unicorn, the thing is, without any rules, crypto can quickly turn into a playground for all sorts of shady characters. Imagine a playground with no supervision, no rules, and a bunch of kids hopped up on sugar. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? That's where regulations come in. They're like the responsible grown-ups, we hope, who make sure everyone plays fair, follows the rules, and doesn't get hurt, too badly anyway. They help prevent things like money laundering, using crypto to hide dirty money, scams and fraud, tricking people into handing over their hard-earned crypto, and market manipulation, messing with the price of crypto to make a quick buck. Basically, regulations are there to keep the crypto playground a little less wild and a lot safer for everyone involved. Now that we've established that crypto regulations are like the responsible chaperone at a high school dance, let's talk about the specific rules they enforce. Get ready for some exciting acronyms. Yes, even your crypto gains are subject to the taxman. Sorry. Regulations help governments track crypto transactions and ensure everyone pays their fair share. Think of it as the price we pay for a hopefully more stable and legitimate crypto market. Privacy, the holy grail of the internet age. Crypto regulations also touch on how user data and transaction information are collected, stored, and shared. It's a delicate balancing act between protecting individual privacy and preventing illicit activities. So, there you have it. The four horsemen of the crypto regulatory apocalypse. Okay, maybe not that dramatic, but you get the idea. These are just some of the key areas that crypto regulations focus on. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the world of crypto regulations is about as unified as a pack of cats trying to herd sheep. Each country has its own approach, ranging from "come on in, the water's fine," to "crypto? What crypto?" Let's take a quick world tour, shall we? The United States is still trying to figure out this whole crypto thing. It's a bit of a patchwork of regulations at the federal and state levels. They're working on it, but it's a slow process. The European Union is trying to create a more unified approach to crypto regulation. They've got their eyes on stablecoins and are working on something called MiCA, Markets in Crypto Assets Regulation. China said no thanks to most crypto activities. They've cracked down on crypto trading and mining, pushing for their own digital currency instead. El Salvador went all in on Bitcoin, making it legal tender alongside the US dollar. They're like the cool kids at the crypto party, but not everyone is convinced it's a good idea. As you can see, it's a wild world out there. The regulatory landscape is constantly shifting, so it's important to stay informed about the rules in your jurisdiction. So, how do all these regulations impact the average Joe or Jane who just wants to dip their toes into the crypto waters? On the one hand, regulations can be a good thing for investors. They can provide greater security, transparency, and stability, which can lead to increased confidence and, hopefully, wider adoption of cryptocurrencies. On the other hand, some argue that excessive regulation could stifle innovation and hinder the growth of the crypto industry. They worry that too much government interference could scare off investors and slow down the adoption of this potentially revolutionary technology. It's a delicate balancing act, and only time will tell what the long-term impact of crypto regulations will be. One thing's for sure, it's going to be interesting. Predicting the future is a fool's game, especially in the fast-paced world of crypto. But here are a few educated guesses about what the future might hold for crypto regulations. Increased global cooperation. As crypto becomes more global, we're likely to see greater collaboration between countries on regulatory frameworks. Focus on stablecoins and CBDCs. Stablecoins, cryptocurrencies pegged to stable assets like the US dollar, and CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, are likely to be a major focus of future regulations. Balancing innovation and consumer protection. Finding the right balance between fostering innovation and protecting investors will continue to be a key challenge for regulators. The only certainty is that the regulatory landscape will continue to evolve as the crypto industry matures. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a wild ride. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in cryptocurrency regulations. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of what regulations are to the potential impact on investors and the future of this rapidly evolving industry. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about crypto regulations? Are they necessary to protect investors and ensure the long-term success of the industry? Or are they a hindrance to innovation and a way for governments to control this new and exciting technology? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.